wanted to ask you about the cuisine. Is there anything that stood out to you that you're like, I need
Oh my
this?
God, okay.
And you can only get it in Ghana and at this specific chain of restaurant, and they only have it. I was like, can I buy a bottle of this and take home? And
You stole from Ghana. You used the year of return to steal a natural resource from.
So he shared this and I just wanted to cry. The truth is, a lot of these people, if they have their ways, they would have still been living in Ghana. For those of us that can live in Ghana because we can, we should just be grateful for it. A lot of people, including Ghanaians, wish to be here in Ghana. We are back. Hey guys, I'm back again, and thank you for not going nowhere. Thank you for waiting for me to return. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And of course, if you're seeing me for the very first time, hi, my name is Lillian, and I hope that you join this amazing 22,000 plus subscribers by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the bell notification so that anytime I upload a video, you will be notified by YouTube. Also, I'll appreciate a like as a sign of welcome back, Lily, or nice to meet you, Lily. I had wanted to share this video before I took a break, but I couldn't. I'm glad to make it my first video. I was just on the front page of YouTube when I stumbled on this beautiful, cute video by people from other countries talking about their experiences in Ghana. And I kind of find it really funny and cute. I think that lately we have not been laughing enough, and it's not fair. We are not the only one that has problem. It was just supposed to be one video, but I ended up getting so many of them sharing their fun memories of Ghana, and I can totally relate. Because see, sometimes a lot of people do not understand why someone or something or a place is loved by people. But I can tell you for free, it is nothing other than the fact that you are nothing but your authentic self. And that is one thing about Ghana. Ghana is herself to the core. The people have accepted, like, if you want to see Africa undiluted, make Ghana your home. That is in West Africa, because I haven't been to other African countries, to the south, the east, the northern part of Africa. But when it comes to West Africa, if you want Africa untapped, like Africa to the core, Ghana got you covered. And this is why people come to Ghana, and when they go back, they keep on talking about some little things that they're not supposed to make it to the news, like, because they are just so small and picky, in my own opinion, picky. But you will still find people sharing these things because, of course, it is out of love and admiration. Ghana is herself, and that is who I am. I am freaky myself, unapologetically me. You see me, when it is time to fight, I will fight without thinking what other people are going to think about me. And because of that, I have people who genuinely just feel comfortable around me. I have my boundaries. You cross them, I cut you come out. So Ghana and I have got this thing in common where people just won't stop talking. First, let's start with this video of this woman that stole Cheeto. Cheeto, like, she stole it, according to how I told you earlier at the beginning that this video is supposed to be all fun and no hard feelings, right? So she shared this and I just wanted to cry. Let's take a look at it together.
I wanted to ask you about the cuisine. Is there anything that stood out to you that you're like, I need
Oh my
this?
God, okay, all right, yes, thank you. There was, Jesse Gaskell, I'm gonna need your help with this one. There was, all the food was really fantastic, but one day we were out shooting and someone grabbed us some fast food. What was it called? Papaya.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of fast food, and it's this chicken that comes with this hot sauce. And we lost our minds. I mean, literally, we lost our minds, where we're just eating as much of it as we can and becoming bitter if there's not enough, and getting sort of like quarreling with each other about, well, there was another one, there was a leg, you know, and then Jesse, you kept trying to get more and more of the hot sauce.
Oh, it's the It's the best hot sauce I've ever had in my life.
And it comes in packets.
Cheeto pepper sauce. And you can only get it in Ghana and at this specific chain of restaurant, and they only have it. I was like, can I buy a bottle of this and take home? And they only had the little packets, so I just kept having to go back up and pretend I needed more and then get little packets at a time, and I was squirreling them away in my pocket.
You stole from Ghana. You used the year of return to steal a natural resource from Ghana.
It's colonialism.
I swear to God, I think if you had sneezed at the airport, 800 packets would have fallen out of you. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, but we lost it's called Papaya, and it's just this a great chicken place. And I want to go, now that I'm talking about it, let's go.
Let's go.
The jet. Fire up the jet.
I find that to be so cute, and at the same time I learned something about the year of return that I didn't know about. I thought that year of return was meant for only African Americans that wanted to make Africa home again, but I didn't know that it was for everybody, regardless of your race. As long as you want to make Africa your home, Ghana got you covered. So I didn't know until this video. It was really beautiful. Like, I found that really nice to watch, really simple. People talking about the fun memories they had while in Ghana. It is amazing because, see, it's only when someone loves you that they will just talk about like your cute side. But why didn't sis just walk to any of these shops and buy Cheeto? The packaged ones are everywhere in Ghana. Anyways, that is all fun. So because of course, when you click to watch just a video, YouTube will give you plenty of its kind. They felt like, okay, I really enjoyed that video because I liked it. I even subscribed to the channel. So they bombasted me with more videos, and let's take a look at this one of a guy who used to live in Ghana, a Korean guy who used to live in Ghana.
In Ghana, you say like, oh, I want to go to Community 2, and then you have to, Community 2 is how we say Community 2, because in Ghana, in Tema, the neighborhoods are divided by communities and the number of it. Well, 7 of us just like bashing into a taxi. The driver just hot wiring, and us just like listening to Sean Paul, just like going through town. A bunch of Asian kids. and when we're going through these streets, like, people see us and they're just excited. I think that they were excited. I took it very positively, but they would of course rip their eyes with their fingers, being like, Ching Chong Chang. It's never just Ching Chong, by the way. It's Ching Chong Chang.
What is something I wouldn't believe about you?
I grew up in Ghana. My parents worked for the Salvation Army. Followed them around in my youth and found out my real name is Kofi. And I haven't stopped eating jollof and doing Afrobeats dancing ever since. I loved it. I loved the people. There's a real healthy sense of masculinity, actually, I learned there. I've just been quite happy and being open, and I'm not afraid to hold a man's hand or that kind of stuff. Coming back here, I think a lot of people are struggling to find a foothold in understanding other cultures. I felt very lucky that I was just there. I had it.
What do you feel like is the biggest life lesson you gained from your upbringing in Ghana?
As long as you love yourself and you've got love for the world, you've always got love in your life. That's something I feel like I learned from there, by the way I was greeted. And when I go back, I'm Kofi, I'm brethren.
The truth is, a lot of these people, if they have their ways, they would have still been living in Ghana. For those of us that can live in Ghana because we can, we should just be grateful for it. A lot of people, including Ghanaians, wish to be here in Ghana. But because of work is the reason. Number one reason why people are not living in Ghana, and all of these people that used to be here are no longer here, and those who wish to be here are not here. I count myself lucky to be here and still feel all of these things they are talking about, not as memories, but something that I can actually practically go out there and practice. I love it. Living in Ghana, for me, you can see a lot of people, like especially some YouTubers that were here, like Vanessa Kambi, you see her fly in and out, like that she's Ghanaian, okay, but raised outside. When she came back to Ghana, after some time they left. So I count myself lucky to be living in this country just because, why not? I can. For the fact that I can live here and still make a living here is everything. It means a lot to me. It simply means if I no longer want to be here, it's just something I don't want to do, but not because I cannot to be here. I feel privileged. Sorry if you feel a certain way for saying this. You feel like I'm bragging. I just feel like there are so many people that want to be around but cannot be due to work. Because in Ghana, you don't have a lot of these opportunities that are already made available in Western countries, like jobs and the rest, except for some of us that are creating some jobs for ourselves through this medium, even though it's not enough. But it's better than what else? Like, it is absolutely okay for you because, of course, you don't have any other choice but to be okay with what you have. So I hope you get it. So don't get me wrong. All right. They are not the only one. Let's move on to the others.
Hakim. If you look at us, the first accent you expect to hear wouldn't be an African accent. But even I grew up at home with my grandfather saying, Hakim, come and eat some fufu now.
The Ghanaians, they always say, hey, Charlie. I was born and raised in Togo. Ghanaian teacher. Every time the school is over, this is always what he says. All the day students,
5 things I really miss about Ghana. Number 1. The weather, it's amazing, always warm, no matter what time of day, and the golden hour is so beautiful. Number 2, the food of course, and especially my favorite cantambre. Number 3, the beautiful nature and its breathtaking landscape. Number 4, you lovely peaceful Ghanaians who love enjoyment. You even know how to turn a funeral into a party. And number 5, my pool. I really miss my pool. Everyone who knows me knows how much I love swimming.
See, truth is, I feel for them. Do you know what it means? Just like for me, sometimes I want to be in Ukele, that is my village, but I cannot be there because I'm not there. So when I see people post pictures from Ukele, I'm like, oh, wow. It reminds me of everything about Ukele. So yeah, I just feel like sharing these fond memories that people have about Ghana and why that has become like a national or let's say international anthem. It's just the authenticity that you can never find elsewhere. That nature, that beauty. You want to see Africa undiluted. Ghana has it. 1, the people are dark skinned. And they accept it. They are dark skin. They keep their dark skin and proudly flaunt it without at any point trying to compromise it. Number 2, they believe so much in their own tradition with an open mind to receive you and tolerate you, but it's not going to make them change from their own tradition just because you are in town. So you are going to feel comfortable adjusting to their tradition because they're going to make you feel really welcoming and loving without judging you for not knowing about the culture. But at the same time, you are going to gradually learn the culture, and if you're okay with it, cool. If you're not, then sorry, maybe you can try Uganda or you go to Nigeria. Simple. It's like that. That's one thing I notice about Ghana and why people just admire the country and just love it like that. These are not content creators, okay? Because for me as a content creator, I can sit down here and sing from morning till night. I love Ghana, oh. This one do Ghana, oh. This one is this for Ghana, oh. The grass green, oh. But beneath it is all yellow because there are treasures beneath. Yeah, that is like me wanting to please my audience so that I can gain favors from them by making them watch my videos. But these people are not content creators. They're just people who come on the internet to be interviewed by content creators just to share their experiences about Ghana. And when I see that, when I see their views about Ghana, it gives me some level of pride because they have just helped to confirm that, man, Lily, you are on point. You are saying the truth. Do you understand? Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video and that I will see you in my next one. Toodoo!